By now, you all know that the Xbox Series X runs buttery smooth, and you know that the DualSense just might be Sony's secret weapon into unlocking a whole new future for what's possible with gaming. You know that both of these boxes are ultra powerful, but at the end of the day, it's the games that define a generation. These are the moments we remember, not fiddling with the UI. It's the games themselves. And that's why today I'm taking you through my favorite moments from a wonderful weekend with these beautiful, brilliant boxes. And I hope you enjoy, whether you have a console yet or not. I think you're gonna get a smile out of the scenes you're about to see. So what's going on, everybody? It's Zach from XPForce. Make sure to smash that like button. Let me know your favorite moment from this week in the comments, okay? Maybe it's one you see right here. Maybe it's something you experienced yourself. I wanna hear about it. And subscribe if you haven't already. This is gonna be the most fun, awesome place to experience both these consoles. Let's see what they're all about. My first next-gen game was NBA 2K21, and here was the first thing I saw when I booted up Lakers Heat Finals rematch, and I was like, dude, maybe next-gen is more than I thought. Maybe the way that these games are gonna look is gonna impress me and surprise me way better than I predicted, and it did. 2K21 next-gen looks fire, and that's why I hope more and more companies continue to deliver next-gen exclusive games, because when they harness the full power, the sights are astounding. There's another game in here, I know you can guess what it is, where the graphics just, gosh, my mouth was agape. But seeing LeBron and Jimmy Butler go at it in 2K21, oh, it made me smile. It made me just say, I must have said wow 10 times in that video, because I was just blown away. Sports games are a great showcase for what a box is capable of, and this was no different. Graphics are delicious, but it's fun that takes the cake, and this was my most fun sequence right here, starting off Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War with a fiery crossbow streak, and I was feeling hot, man. I'm an average Call of Duty player, but sometimes you have those moments where you go against the right group of noobs and you just feel like you're on fire, and this was that moment. Such a joy to behold. I think the game is a phenomenal package. It looks pretty darn good as well, but this was really, really nice. Using all my weaponry to build that double-digit streak. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Lob them in, load them up, knock them down. I hope I have better games. I did pretty good in the beta, but this was sweet. What can I say? What can I say, man? When the dragon drops in and tries to eat you alive and the game looks this good, you're like, take me, digest me. I want to live here. Unbelievable. I've seen a lot of people say this is like plain CG, and they're not wrong. I mean, the scale, the scope, the size. From the first moment, you first walk into the game and you're like, man, this is next gen. The only true PS5 exclusive experience, and it is amazing. It's so beautiful. Now, I don't think Demon's Souls is for everybody, but as a major Soulsborne fan myself, I was just smitten from death number 1, the Tower Knight, the castle walls. This game is gorgeous. The Nexus with those emerald greens and the golds, man. Call me the Wizard of Oz, because this hallway, man, if I could live here, I would rule the world. It felt so freaking fun to play a game this fresh in terms of the graphics and next gen. This is now next gen. Imagine 4 or 5 years. Our minds are gonna be blown. I'm telling you, our minds are gonna be blown. Spidey, how could we forget? It's a little bit anticlimactic that Miles Morales is probably the best launch game, but hey, let's give some shine to Miles. This rhino riding sequence right at the beginning through the shopping mall at Christmas time set my mood for the holiday season and showed me that Insomniac is one of the best in the business still. A shorter game, but double Spider-Man action, and you know Sony, with their entire arsenal of studios, is going to deliver some of the most incredible single-player experiences we've ever seen. Maybe the best ever. It's when we hit the Christmas tree in the mall, and you get to look at all the detail here. Look at this. Saving the baby carriage. Okay, little buddy. Kind of a nice loop-de-loop there, but I can't let you get steamrolled by the rhino. Quick times or not. This is such a cool moment. It's a spectacle. And Spider-Man Miles Morales continues to impress. His new powers look so good. Pop the pink in the Christmas tree. Balls go flying. Ornaments are crashing. And it's double Spidey trouble straight into a snowy city that really takes advantage of the fast loads. Fast travel is actually fast here, and I love it. Okay. The triggers, the adaptive triggers. They're so weird for the first time. I was like, dude, the tension on this gun is weirding me out. My aim is about to be bad, but the first firefight in Black Ops Cold War, when I got to see what the adaptive triggers were all about, was amazing. I think the haptic feedback is really nice, but that fades into the back of my mind. It's definitely immersive, but it's the triggers that stick out as like, yo, this is different. I know a lot of you are probably going to turn them off for multiplayer matches, but in single player, it really just helps add to the visceral nature and the power of these firearms. I love it, and I'm so curious to see what it's like in Horizon. Pull that bow back. Those transforming dinos ain't got nothing on me. Sackboy steals my heart. When I realized that this game was basically Super Mario 3D World meets Little Big Planet, I was absolutely overjoyed. It just oozes creativity and coolness. Yeah, it's a kid's game, but look at the materials. If you've ever been a fan of LBP or Kirby's Epic Yarn, Yoshi's Crafted World, you will definitely revel in how wonderful all the cardboard and the yarn and the metal looks here. It's just so creative. There's so much pizzazz. I love customizing my Sackboy, picking his outfits. Is this a game that will go down as one of the best or one I'll even finish fully? Definitely not. But I love the joy that it brings, and I think it's a perfect launch title to appeal to a different demographic and show that, hey, sometimes games aren't about killing, they're not about getting the highest score, they're just about smiles. And man, does our world need more of it. There's also some adaptive haptic usage here. I like what they got going on first party wise with that DualSense, and it's just great. Now, some part of this is a bummer, but at the end of the day, Godfall's boss battles are ridiculously gorgeous. Look at the sights as the sun sets, and Solaris is ready to get wrecked by my dual blades and eventually my big boy hammer. Godfall didn't live up to huge expectations, but honestly, I did not have that high of them for this game. Sitting in the 6 range is sort of a bummer because it would have been cool if Godfall could be like the first new epic IP for next gen, but alas, it's just a decent launch title. Yet the way that this game looks, and I think the combat complements that so well because it is perfectly competent. The upgrades are interesting, but this guy soaring to the skies, I'm like, man, this is my first boss battle on next gen. It looks so good. The reflections, the particles, he bites the dust, and I am so bitten by the bug that says next gen, I can't go back. I don't know how I ever will. Bring on Cyberpunk, give me Horizon. I can't wait for Infinite. These games are now exactly what I need, exactly what I want, and this weekend defined it. There you have it. Those are my moments, the ones that defined the launch for me, the sparks that set off the imagination in my brain to wonder what it'll be like when the second wave, the third wave, the fifth wave, the 15th wave of games hits these consoles. How much better will they even be? I was blown away more than I expected to be blown away, and that blew me away. I was really glad that this opening salvo made me smile and took me by surprise. I thought we were in for a little bit of a power upgrade, more of a half step, nothing that exciting, and yet here we are, and I'm all in. This is what gaming is about, pushing the boundaries, stretching the limits, and taking us to the next horizon. I'm really eager for Horizon if you can't tell, but I'm also eager for everything Xbox and to see what comes next. We still have some stunners this year, and then 2021 is going to be crazy. So thanks for joining me. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you enjoyed these moments. Let me know your favorite in the comments, and until next time, everybody, stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart out there. This has been a wonderful week to share with you. XPForce out.